Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Steph from the Hot Movement Podcast. I'm so disappointed in the Phoenix Suns. Okay, I expected this series to be very competitive, and that hasn't been the case. Okay, first off, I'm going to give credit to the Minnesota Timberwolves for handling their business at home. Okay, they're one of the best defensive teams, if not the number one best defensive team in the NBA. Okay, so we knew this series was going to be a challenge, but as a Suns fan, I'm just looking at Frank Vogel like, man, like what is the defensive philosophy, right? I mean, Ant-Man finally had a mediocre game. He only had 15 points. Okay, this was the best opportunity, but we forgot about, hey, why not get Conley? Why not we start trapping Conley? Conley was keeping his team afloat in the first half, right? Cut it down to a 1-point lead. We were up by like almost 10, right? And then you forget about Jaden McDaniels, who is a tweener. He is a slasher, a rebound getter, and he's a mid-range guy. I mean, they gave up in the first half. They were keeping his team in, just leaving the corner three on the right side wide open back to back, right? Frank Vogel can't coach his team. But really, I really didn't expect anything from Frank Vogel. It was really going to be, this is a talent type of situation where the talent just has to play elite on all levels. Before this series started, I was like, Durant and Booker, they're gonna have to average between 25 and 28 points apiece. Okay, they played this team almost 2 weeks ago and won. I was like, okay, I'm gonna give up game one because we just played them a week prior. But game two, we should show them, you know what I'm saying, the offensive repertoire, and we were doing that initially, right? And I will credit Minnesota for making some adjustments on defense, kind of, getting the ball out of KD's hands, kind of limiting the ISO situations. I understand all that, cool. But Frank Vogel made no adjustments. Bradley, Beal, and Booker continue to give us nothing. I don't know if Beal is still hurt, but that's what it seems like. Beal was missing some easy layups. I mean, 6 for 17, Booker 6 for 13, Durant. I mean, this is a horrible shooting percentages from guys making over 30 mil each. And on top of that, Frank Vogel, like, you start utilizing the bench. Get Bobo in there, get a Koji in there, get some run out of these guys. Let's mix it up. Let's throw something in the bag, right? I mean, they come into the game knowing, Minnesota Timberwolves come into the game knowing we're not going to use a Koji and Bo. I'm not saying those guys are going to make some type of huge impact, but let's just see what you got for game two to set something up for game three. But at this point, this series is over, right? I mean, Minnesota's too big. I mean, when Ant-Man only gets 15 and we still lose that game, the score is not indicative. We were getting our asses kicked all throughout the second half. This is absolutely embarrassing. For a team that is worth a lot of money, we traded a lot to get KD and to get Bradley Beal, and all this for a first round exit and most likely a sweep. I didn't want to overreact over game one as a Suns fan, but I was like, let's just see what game two is. Game one, fine. Minnesota's at home. They're happy. Best record in the last 20 years. Okay, cool. Second game, I mean, even if we lost this game and it came down to the wire, I'd be like, okay, kind of similar to the Nuggets and the Lakers, right? Lakers, yes, they're getting beat by the Nuggets 10th straight, but I mean, it came down to the wire. It came on a prayer shot, corner jumper from Murray. You know what I'm saying? Like, if this game got down to the wire, I'm like, okay, we can still hang with these boys, more than hang. I like our chances at home. What is the adjustment going to be? There's really no adjustments out, and we lost Allen too. Allen tweaked his ankle, so that hurts us tremendously. Not like Allen was really doing much anyway. But so who knows if he's going to be ready by Friday, possibly. But we weren't really counting on him, right? This is looking terrible for the Phoenix Suns. This spells disaster. I don't see how we win a game outside of us. I mean, I believe we shot the three better than them, but I mean, we got to shoot the three ball at a high clip. I mean, this is what happens when you construct a jump shooting team with no post game presence, right? You're gonna feel that, and also we don't have a point guard that can somewhat settle the offense, settle the pace, or push the pace. We have two shooting guards in the guard position. I mean, at some point, maybe try to get Bradley Beal to orchestrate the offense a little bit. I know that's not his game, but We're gonna need Booker or Allen. Booker or Beal to make plays. I know it's not their game, but I mean, this is desperation time right now. Because if we're gonna rely on Beal and Booker and Durant to get 30 each a night or around that, that's just not gonna happen, right? Or the second 30 scorer is gonna be a combination of bench players of Gordon. I appreciate Gordon come off the bench. He did his thing, right? But we got no other contributions. Eubanks did pretty well coming off the bench. So we got some decent contributions off the bench. Okay. The stars got to show up, and they haven't showed up in the first 2 games. We had rest, I believe, for the second game. We had extra rest compared to some other teams. So what is the deal, man? This is not looking good right now. Oh, sweeping soon, man. I'm so disappointed, frustrated with Frank Vogel and the star players. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think about all this, man. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.